Is it possible to get an iOS game that's completely ad-free? Let's talk about it. Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we're going to do a game review of an app you may have seen ads for called Royal Match. But before we get started, be sure to like this video if you found it useful, click on subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss when I post new how-tos and reviews. Alright, so this game gets a lot of hate online because of the ads you get for it on just about every other game you play. I was actually so annoyed by the ads that it made me want to do a review to debunk the game actually. In particular, there's this ad that just bugs me. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because it's so fake. It's a guy who's holding a microphone that's not plugged into anything, and he's trying to interview people on the street about Royal Match, and it just bugs me. But I've seen the ad so many times that it made me want to download it just so I could prove the ads were wrong. So the ads worked. Okay, so Royal Match came out in 2021. It's made by Dream Games, and from what I can see online, they make this game and Royal Kingdom. It's a tile matching game, and as I'm sure you've seen in the ads, you have to save the king because he's always about to be killed by a dragon or spikes, or he's drowning unless you can match tiles to save him. So with that little bit of background, let's jump into the app and see what it actually does and if it is completely ad-free like they say. Okay, let's jump into Royal Match and take a look at this game. The music's going to come on, so first thing I'm going to do is go into settings, and I'm going to turn the music off, and we'll leave the sound effects on, but at least you can hear what the music sounds like. So that was just a little glimpse of the music, and now we're in Royal Match. This is the app. One thing that I really like about this is that it's in landscape mode, so the whole app fits on my iPad, and then if I turn it into portrait mode, it goes full screen portrait mode. So this is really nice. Most games that I kind of play and mess around with when you're in landscape mode on your iPad, it keeps it in portrait mode, whereas this goes landscape. So lots of stuff going on here in this app. The first thing I'll say is there actually are no ads on this app, which is kind of amazing. I fully expected there to be ads like some other apps I just recently reviewed, Scavenger Hunt, and in that app you could get things, but you had to watch ads in order to get the things. And I thought the same thing was going to be true here, but there actually are no ads. Now you can buy things in this app. So on the right hand side, there's a couple things you'll see sale and a sale tag there. So if I click on that one on the bottom right, there is options to buy some different things within the app, and so they are selling certain things. If I click on sale, there's some stuff that's free, but there isn't really, like, you can't get coins by watching ads or anything like that. You just buy things. So that is one thing that is different, for me at least, in this app. Starting from the top right, from the top of the screen though, top left where the rubber duck is, if I tap on that, this is my profile. I started playing this in June, and I'm at level 49 right now. There's some general stats you can see about your profile. This will sync across. I'm going to jump over to the gear on the right hand side, and here are the settings where you can actually connect with Facebook and Instagram. You can also join different teams. I think it prompted me to join a team, and I just picked one. If you connect via Facebook and probably Instagram, maybe, you can sync your progress across devices, so you have the ability to do that. And then the game itself is here in the middle. There are several games within the game. So on the left hand side, there's some different different team treasure here that you can go into, and then below that is this magic cauldron where you can, I have no elixirs left, so of course I can buy some, but I'm not going to do that. I haven't purchased anything in this app, and I've been able to play it for a while now, so that's one plus about it. On the bottom left, if I tap this icon, there are different areas. So there are areas within this castle, and you get stars based off of the mazes or the levels you solve. you'll be able to add things. So I had a bunch of stars and was able to add Instagram, and you'll see that here. So that's kind of like a thing within the game, and there's different areas. And right now I'm on the garden and can't tap into there, but if I go back to the castle, you'll see area 4 here. And if I go there, I need 3 stars to plant trees and 3 stars to build a pool. So there's things like that that happen within the app that you can use or not use. On the bottom left, the next one over is your leaderboard, and you can connect through Facebook there. The home screen, right next to that is your team, so team information. People ask for lives, and there's chat in here. So you can connect with other people or maybe start a team with your friends. And then on the far right are different collections that you have available. So looking at the home screen itself, in the ads you always see this king and he's about to be cooked or drowned or a dragon's chasing him, and you have to solve a puzzle to save the king. And you can kind of see that here on the screen. I popped a couple of up on the screen. One thing to note is when you see the ads, you think that everything you're doing has this king involved, but that's actually not the case. You end up getting into these nightmare levels where you get that, like you're seeing on the screen, you get the king and you have to kind of solve the puzzle to save the king. But those don't happen every game you play or every level. They only happen every so often. So that was a little bit of a disappointment. I thought you actually were saving the king every time, and you're not. You're really just going into these levels like this. There's the king on the left, and you have these targets. Very much like Candy Crush. This is the last game I kind of played like this, where reminds me of Candy Crush quite a bit. On the bottom left, you'll see your targets. I have to clear all of these, and I only have 24 moves to do it. On the right-hand side, these are things I can use, and of course, the more I use, I'm going to run out of them, and I'll have to buy more if I need to do that. So that is kind of probably how they get most of their money, I would say. But the game itself isn't bad. It's fun to play. It's a good time waster, I would say. I'm on level 40 something. I don't play it every day. Maybe every once in a while. I really end up playing it for this review, but that's kind of it. I really haven't been playing it much more than that. There's other games I play that I enjoy a little bit more. Making a lot of noise there, clear that stuff out. So yeah, it's not bad. I enjoy playing it every now and then. When I hit a level that I can't get through, or I don't even really know all those quests that are happening, I just kind of play this part of it. Every once in a while I get that king thing where I have to save the king. That's kind of fun. The graphics on this are alright. I think they're fine. Good sound effects and things like that. See if I tap king, nothing happens there. So yeah, check out this game if you like it. What you're seeing on the screen so far, I'm not. This isn't a sponsored video or anything. I just kind of started playing this and wanted to review it because I was annoyed with the ads, and I thought there's no way this game doesn't have ads, and it actually doesn't. So surprised me, but check it out, and you might find yourself playing this game often. See, I'm out of moves, so I can play on and use coins. I've got 6,000 coins. It's going to cost 900, but I never do that. I just kind of stop playing it, and it tells me that I'm losing out on all kinds of stuff, which is fine. And then I just go back and I try the level again, and eventually I pass it. But yeah, check it out. I don't know about the Wi-Fi. The ads say you don't need Wi-Fi or anything like that. I'm guessing you probably don't, which means the app loads quite a bit on your iPad to get these levels so you can play without Wi-Fi. But yeah, definitely no ads though. All right, so that's Royal Match. Check it out if you'd like. I'm not sponsored by Royal Match or anything. I don't have enough traffic to be sponsored by a game like that. It's just the ads drove me crazy, and the ads worked because I ended up downloading the game, and it's actually not a bad game. So there you have it. Check it out if you'd like, and until next time, talk to you later.